Man, here we go. It is episode 11 of 12. That means this is the penultimate episode. There's this and then the next week, and then that is it, folks, for Out of Depth Plays, Sunbeams, and Icons RPG actual play. All that means is that over the course of these 12 episodes, we're trying to tell a superhero story using a Icons role-playing game system to facilitate said story, improvising it the best way that we can. And if you're really into that, then you might be really into us. Think about it. Maybe really into us. Okay. That got a little weird. But I'm super excited tonight because we left last week on a cliffhanger. What's up, everybody? My name's Jay. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm Jay. This is Gail. This is David. Our players, they have been with us every season. This being the third season. And it is always a blast to play with them. They're my favorite peoples to play with. And, oh man, this is the raw recording of our podcast. We take this recording right here, which you may be seeing on a video platform, or you may be seeing because you're a Patreon subscriber and you're seeing it early before everybody else gets to. But we take this, we edit it down, and turn it into an audio podcast with sound effects and music, cool music, and ambiance and all that kind of shit. Some of the voices in the show are changed and morphed and sound like something else. And we cut out about 45 minutes, this stuff, the gab, yak, yak, yak. Yeah. Anyways, that's what you're seeing right now is the raw recording, and I cannot wait to get into it. Last week, let's do this. Let's just do this because we've only got 2 episodes. David, are you fucking pumped?
Oh boy, there's some tense situations and a lot of loose ends that we got to tie here. Lots of balls in the proverbial air, if you know what I mean.
I'm going to tell you right here that you're not going to be able to wrap up all these balls. Wait,
some of these balls might fall. Some of these balls might fall. Some of the balls might just keep going up.
Who knows might just keep juggling about.
Yeah.
What are you going to do about it? Is what I'm asking you.
To and fro. If at the end of the show I have a ball in my hand, I will be happy.
I'm begging you.
Just one ball.
Just wrap up one ball.
In my hand.
All right? Show me you can do it. Is all I'm asking.
David's visual just then was really great.
David is, I think, living the life of Zack Lapidus right now because Zack is in the process of having one of the longest days of his life. And as everyone who's watching can see via the copious amounts of tea sips that David's drinking, he's running on fumes, but I'm going to get the best fumes I can out of him tonight. I know it.
I really wanted to be in character, and Zack is going to be very sleep deprived at this point, so, I needed to do it for the art.
Yes, the art of actual play, role-playing games. I'm pretty sure someone I know made a video about such a thing, and you can see that on our YouTube channel. If you'd like to.
Let me blast that banner up there real quick. Hold on. At our YouTube channel, not our YouTube channel. Wait, it is our YouTube channel.
You blew it. You blew it. You can just go to our website, getoutofdepth.com. We're moving on, Gail. We're moving on. We'll save that for the ad break in the middle. All right. Episode 11. Let's fucking go. LFG. Last episode was a creepy one because Labyrinth was downstairs in the caverns beneath the Church of Biogenesis, and she saw Baron Nightcloak trade bodies with Nick Northcutt. This season's he's on the list for MVPs of making a fucking mess out of everything. And Nick got his body traded with Baron Nightcloak, and we believe, based on his reaction, it was not consensual. And unfortunately for him, Nick Northcutt got exploded and is no longer with us. And let me tell you, when they say kill your darlings, I believe in it, but that one was tough. That was tough to let Nick Northcutt go.
You had to let his body survive, even though his identity.
His good-looking action hero body is still with us. It just has a spirit inside that one could say is timeless. Perhaps it is. But that's a secret you all have to discover on your own. I can't give you everything. I can't do it all for you. Labyrinth then bailed out of that situation because she was going to get wrecked. Good call, Gail. And survived to play another episode. I feel like if you die at this point, like, you may just not be in the rest of the show.
Yeah,
what do I do with you?
I mean, well, if I had died last week, even
you were going to be Croctopus.
Okay.
Right?
Speaking of which, we're definitely calling Croctopus, right, David?
Oh yeah,
you got to form a team, right? You got to get a squad.
I don't think. I feel like I would have, but I don't think. I think Croctopus doesn't seem like the hero that even has a cell phone.
Yeah, that's true.
No. Croctopus is the kind of guy that's just like, when you're like, hey, did you catch that show on Netflix? He's like, I don't have a TV.
Exactly.
But then how does he know when there's trouble? Do you just go out and yell, Croctopus?
He's got that puss sense. Oh, let's not stick with the puss sense.
Whoa.
Croctopus.
We were spitballing. I'm not a fan of it.
As we said, David is on.
This is the kind of material we're going to get from David tonight. You guys are in for a fucking treat, man. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. God. Oh man, I was at a 8. I'm at an 11 after Puss Sense. I feel. Oh, no. I totally sympathize with David right now because I felt fucking awful and I didn't even come up with it. Just saying it. As soon as it left my mouth, I felt like vomit come up in my chest a little bit.
Good thing that's getting edited out, right? It's not at all, is it? Okay.
You're welcome, Patreons. That's for you. You get to keep that one. That's
only you
$3 well earned.
Can get the sense on. Out of 10.
All right, so I don't know why we were on Croctopus anymore, but anyways, Labyrinth survived. Called the cops because that's what Labyrinth does.
It is what Labyrinth
she's
does.
A
I thought
super
this was
narc
well
is what
established. I believe in truth, justice, and the American way.
You know what?
Including, I believe that America's finest are our finest.
You're the superhero
America's
version.
Finest.
You're the superhero version of the witness that tell, like, the second act witness in Law and Order. That goes like, I think he went that way. That's what Labyrinth's superpower is. I'm pretty sure this is the guy. You're the one who points at the photograph and says it's this dude.
Okay.
But you get to turn invisible.
Yes.
And ride motorcycles. You'd be played by Julia Stiles. And,
I'll take it.
In Law and Order version of Julia Stiles. Whatever that is. Anyways, you made it out alive. Something. And then David met. Oh, yeah, that's right. David met with Jackson Jones. Turns out that was a trap. And he got
my face screamed off.
Absolutely. I almost one-shotted him into oblivion. That would have been sweet, but it didn't happen. And then...
you were a little too happy about that situation. It's like, oh, you're face-to-face to him?
It was because
and you uncover his mouth.
It was because you covered his mouth, his one superpower.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh shit, that's an easy fix. Like, he didn't even know that was a superpower, and he fucking negated it. And then you turn around, you're like, I removed my hand slowly, and I was like, it's on.
Gagoosh!
Goo. You fought that cat and whipped his ass and freed Jackson Jones. You guys are best buddies now. Maybe
Yeah.
forming a super alliance, a team, if you will, of avenging heroes, a league of justice, if you could call it as such, legally. And you then met up with Labyrinth, who was scared shitless because she was in the midst of some psychotic powers of Baron Nightcloak. And you all decided to bail out and rest for the evening because everybody was not feeling great. And Jackson Jones realized that his mom and dad might be in trouble because he's gone against Mr. Bliss. And that made Lazarus go and check on his mom.
Who is not okay.
He came in, who hasn't been responding to his texts, but their relationship has been strained as of late. And you came bounding in as Lazarus to finally reveal to your mother your secret identity, the truth. And what you found was an empty house. Shortly after you get home, you search around upstairs, downstairs, nothing. And you get a text on your phone. And what you see is a woman that would be your mother tied up. And this figure who we have met only once before, when she nearly killed Labyrinth in the second episode. But you've heard the details of what this assassin looks like. You know that she has a kind of red suit, a bone half mask, stark white hair that ends in red tips. And in her hand is a gnarly knife, like a crescent moon, jagged serrated edges. And her eyes look black and soulless. And your mom's look terrified. But that's all you get is a picture.
Zack is gonna frantically try and call the number that sent the message.
When you go to dial, and after you dial, the phone immediately goes to voicemail. As though it were turned off or somebody dismissed your call.
I'm going to then respond to the message and say, "What do you want and where are you?"
You get a text back. The book.
I'll reply, "It's yours. Where is she?"
We want the book. Tomorrow. Sundown. Atop the Banner building.
My mom will be there.
And then you get a text that says, Good night. Sleep tight. Sweet dreams.
Zack is just gonna let out just a scream, and he's just gonna punch the fridge, and the fridge just like gets crushed.
Yeah. See how crushed it gets. Yeah. You owe your mom a new fridge.
And he just kind of melts into a little puddle on the ground. And is just at a loss. But he can see that what this phone number is, right?
It's your mom's phone.
It's my mom's phone that I got this from.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send Gary Kenmore a text. See
You
if
mean Detective Gary Kenmore?
Detective Gary
Or
Kenmore.
Officer Gary Kenmore.
Well, I'm gonna put both of the brothers on text chain together.
Barry and Gary Kenmore.
Barry and Gary, because one of them I had a closer relationship. One might have some better ties. And say, can you track this number? And tell them it's of vital importance.
Gail's raising her hand.
I'm raising my hand.
No.
I know how to track numbers.
Do you?
Gail does. So I was
Gail.
Labyrinth does.
Oh, okay.
I was
All right,
assuming
Gail,
Labyrinth.
you relax.
That's why I was raising my hand and not speaking, because Labyrinth isn't there.
Stand up.
Anyway.
You get a text back that says, why is Barry on this chain? From Gary. And Barry goes like, hey, fuck you, man. I know how to do stuff. It's like, yeah, run away. And it's like 5 minutes of them shitting on each other.
I was about to say, are we about to go through a 20 minutes of this episode as Barry and Gary trash talking?
You have to step in and be like, guys, focus. Gary says, with reasonable cause, yeah.
I'll just respond. Someone's been kidnapped. I need to know where this phone is.
So you're saying I'm a part of the team?
You always were.
Take a screenshot of that, Barry. And then, like, Barry says, fuck you guys. And then we never hear from Barry again.
Ever.
That's the end of Barry's character for season 3 of Out of Dev Plays.
As far as you know.
Look for him in season 5.
Look for him in season 5. Yeah. Okay. He says, we can do that. I need the number.
I give it to him.
The number. You give him the number, and he says it's going to take a little bit, but I'll get back to you.
Yeah, while I wait, I'm just going to kind of comb the house and just look for any clues of like a struggle that happened or anything that might have been left behind by the assailant.
Yeah, you look around, and quite frankly, like, there's no sign of a struggle. There's no Yeah. The only thing you noticed that was strange was that the door was wide open when you got home. But everything, the TV was on, your mom's favorite blanket that she curls up under when she's watching TV. It's half on the couch, half on the floor. You guys used to cuddle under it together when you were little, but it's too small for that now. The most you can get is your feet. Yeah. But no struggle, no blood. From the outside, it looks like somebody just stepped outside and didn't walk back in.
I'm just going to sit on the ground and pull out the book from my chest and just on the floor, just kind of like flip through the pages, just muttering to myself about, what a curse this book has been.
As you're flipping through those pages and looking at the key to getting your mother back, hopefully in one piece, we drift to a different neighborhood in Solis Bay. We follow Gracie Hartwell on her motorcycle, racing around town. Where's Gracie going tonight, Gail? Can't hear you anymore.
Apparently I hit the mute on the mic.
Yeah.
Sorry. She is going every which way, trying to make sure that Baron Nightcloak is not following her. She's well aware that she's, I believe, on Labyrinth's bike. So she's also trying to remain where she can't be seen, driving through a lot of alleyways, taking a lot of turns and back roads.
The Minotaur with the bullhorns?
Yeah.
I just edited that episode. You're driving around, you realize you don't even have a hideout to go to.
Mm-mm. I'm really just trying to lose anyone following, and after probably a half an hour of just going around in almost circles, I finally start to head home to Gracie's home.
Yeah. You get to your apartment. There's nobody there. It's just you and a giant snake.
I pick up Madame Zorita. Give her a kiss.
Yeah.
And put her in her feeding cage and put a mouse in there. And then I pack a bag.
Do you think you're going to leave? Do you think you're going to get out of town? Is that how scared you are right now?
Not far from town.
But out of town?
So, yeah, something like that in the burbs. Maybe, yeah. Beretta Hills or something.
Shook.
I call Chris.
Hey.
Hey. Are you still there?
No, I'm out.
Are you? I don't feel good. I don't feel good at all.
Do you need to pick you up something? Do I need to go get something? I can stop by the pharmacy or something, whatever.
No, you didn't move all of your stuff here, did you?
No.
Okay.
Your snake creeps me out.
She's super gentle. Anyway, I think I'm gonna go, I'm gonna go see a friend, tonight.
Where at?
I don't know. I just don't want to be here.
Why don't you let me come over and pick you up? And we can just drive.
No. No, that place was super creepy and I want to go.
Are you
just wanna
at your
not be
place right
here.
now?
No.
You want to make a willpower?
Sure. How deep is Chris James's willpower? That is a 10.
Okay. All right, well, text me when you get to wherever you're going so I can come see you.
Okay. Okay. Hang up.
Right about now, you'll probably be receiving a text from Zack that just says, "My mom's been taken." And then you'll get like a little location sharing link where I basically am showing you where I'm at.
I call Lazarus. Are you okay?
She's gone.
Was she taken?
It's that woman that you described, the one with the bone mask and the... I got sent a photo. Like, she's gone. They took her and they want the book in order for her to...
Lazarus, listen to me. Don't. If you need to, let them believe that I have it.
I'm not playing any games with my mom's life.
I'm not going to ask you to.
I'm just going to give it to them.
I'm going to help.
They're...
No. I'm going to come help. And then my second question is, does your mom have an app that can track you?
That can track me?
Yes.
No. Or else she would know what the fuck he was been doing this whole time.
Okay.
That's not her style, man. She's real like...
Okay.
She clearly gives her kid a long leash.
Okay. All right.
No, they want me... I probably shouldn't even be telling you as much as I have. They just want me to meet them and give them the book tomorrow night. I have to do that. I can't risk anything else.
Okay. Where is this going to happen? I swear to you I'm not going to stop it, but I can be there as backup if something goes wrong.
What was the name of the location again? It's
the Banner Building.
The Banner Building.
It's one of
And
the tallest buildings in Solis Bay.
but it's like an
financial
office
district.
building
Yeah.
skyscraper. Okay.
Yeah.
And he wants to meet at the. Did he say the top of the building?
Oh, yeah.
Like the roof? Okay.
Yeah.
Like Nakatomi Plaza kind of style. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Like a. All right.
Okay, then.
Is there a helipad on it? Yes.
Yeah.
What time tomorrow?
Sundown.
Are you able to trace her location at all?
The Kenmores are working on it.
Okay.
Try and see if they can find it. Yeah.
We can let Pride know as well.
Yeah, I've already reached out to Sarsaparilla.
Okay. Oh, Lazarus, I'm so sorry. I'm so very sorry.
I'm trying to hide who I am to protect my family and to have a normal life, and it's just over. You can't be a hero without endangering the people you love. This might be the last thing I do as Lazarus. I can't do this anymore.
I hope not. You're really good at what you do.
Yeah, the comments on Loop say differently, but
I know. Never care about that stuff. Hey, I'm I don't know if you saw, but I'm kind of without a lair.
Labyrinth, as you're talking, there is a knock at your door.
Oh shit, that's a good point. No, I don't think I was. I was walking out the door, but I think when he called, I took it.
Like your hand is about to go on the doorknob. You got phone in one hand. You got your backpack over the shoulder. Your overnight bag over the shoulder. You look through the peephole. And there is a young woman about 27. She's got brown hair, curly, like really curly. She's got kind of like an undercut, so it flops over to one side.
Do I know this woman?
She's not immediately familiar. Why don't you make an awareness roll for me?
Okay. That wasn't so hot. 7.
7. You've seen this person has a name tag on their blouse. It says, "Hi, my name is Sharon." And she raises her arm and knocks on your door again. Very deliberately.
I open the door.
And when you open the door, she goes to jump on top of you.
Okay, that's what I figured.
You make a prowess roll for me.
Why am I making a prowess roll?
You're making coordination to get out of the way. I don't care.
I just want to remind you, I will not make a prowess roll if I can avoid it.
Sure.
That is going to be 12.
All right. You duck out of the way. She hits the floor and she looks and she's like, "I have to bring you back."
Did he tell you that?
"I have to bring you back." And it's like she's on a loop right now.
Okay.
She's going to get up. What are you going to do?
I'm going to
Speak
I
up.
have my stuff. I'm going to walk out the door.
You walk out the door.
Close it behind me.
You close it
No
behind
way.
you, and then you hear footsteps coming up the stairs of your building.
Mm-hmm.
And there's more people with more name tags.
Okay. I'm going to parkour up to the roof.
You're just going to teleport to the roof and call it parkour? What does that work?
I mean, you tell me what it takes mechanically, but I parkour up to the roof. Like
Okay. You're inside the building.
Oh, I thought you. I'm sorry. I'm picturing more like LA type building where
This isn't Los Angeles.
This is like I know. It's not Los Angeles, but I was picturing that the door goes outside, not indoors. Oh, okay, that changes everything. That changes everything. I've never pictured this indoors. Okay. Okay. I'm going to, then I wouldn't shut it in her face. Hell, I probably wouldn't have let her in. But okay, there's people coming up the stairs. I can see the stairs then.
Yes.
And there are other stairs going up?
Are you at the top floor or at the bottom? It's 3 floors.
Middle.
Middle? All right.
Yeah.
There's an upstairs, so there's stairs that go up.
Are these the only stairs?
Yeah, it's not a big building.
Okay. I am going to...
You hear Zack Lapidus on the other end of the phone.
What's going on? That's right, yeah. I'm being attacked, that's all. Yeah, I start... are there other people on this floor?
Yeah, there's 2 flats on each floor. So
Okay.
six units total.
Okay. If there's another one, I bang on it and say, help, 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 help! And then I'm going to run upstairs. And just, like, if I can, like, bang on a door real quick.
All right. To get to the stairs, you're going to have to avoid these people who are coming up the stairs.
Okay.
So you're running straight at these people that are coming up.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I would like to, yeah. Like.
They're going to lunge at you and try to grab you.
Okay.
All right. How would you like to avoid that?
I'm going to jump over them.
Okay.
That is no 11.
Okay. So it's one of those like stairwells that go back and forth on the way up. And so you're able to duck in between these 2, and you see there's like 8 people. There's like a line of people climbing over themselves to get up these stairs. And you kip up onto the banister and start making your way up to the 3rd floor. There's like, it's kind of like a, there's a fire escape at the end of the hallway on the 3rd floor.
Okay. I say, I'm going to have to call you back and hang up, throw my phone as I run to the fire escape.
You run to the fire escape, you kick open this door, and there's like a buzzer sound that happens when the fire escape door opens.
Nice.
And you see that your building has like a line of people wrapped around it like they're waiting to get into a concert.
Nice. Okay. I go up. So
Yep.
pulling myself up to the
So
roof.
you catwalled up onto the lip of the ledge of the roof. You're on top of the roof.
Where's the garage or parking lot for the building, or wherever I park my bike?
You yeah, there's a garage behind the building. There's like a parking garage nearby that people pay for. Like
Okay.
you pay a monthly fee for it, but it's nearby.
Okay. I left my bike, my Minotaur there, just for a minute, but I'm going to try and leap over if I can.
All right. You jump from building to building?
Mm-hmm.
All right, give me a prowess roll.
Prowess.
Coordination.
Da, 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 da. That's a lot better. 13.
13, yeah. Describe how you want to do it.
Is it taller or shorter? parking garage?
Taller. It's a big parking garage.
All right. So there's like a floor, and really it is like taking a running leap, and then Donkey Kong jumping through to like kip my legs up over the rail and in. And I know that it's one floor. Actually, it's not at the top floor, but the second to last floor. And so I just race for the stairs and go up as quickly as possible.
You can hear people going like, she's in the parking garage.
Oh, great. All right.
As you're jumping over like a group of people in between the two buildings. They're all watching you above. You jump into the next building.
All right.
You're racing up to go get to the bike.
I hop on it and I start taking off.
All right. You start racing down the rampway, and there's a lot of people at the bottom. By the time you get down there.
I don't know that I'm going to go to the bottom, though, knowing that there's going to be
Just tell me where you're going to go.
Second floor?
Yes.
I want to see if I can go out the side. Is it No, yeah.
Go out the side. What is that?
Can I make my motorcycle jump over the wall?
Yeah.
And out.
We've done this.
Yeah. That's what I thought, but that's what I'm going to do. All right. I jump out.
All right, give me a little motorcycle handling.
Motorcycle handling. What is that? Is that oh, that was a terrible roll, but what is my main attribute that I'm using?
It would be coordination. Okay. Yeah.
10.
All right. I rolled a 10 also. Pretty well. It's tough.
So there's like a couple people in my way as I'm coming to
Yeah, there's like one person who like jumps in front of your way and you're like, oh shit. And you make it out, but your bike kind of skids on the ground. And you feel like something kind of shake. Something's not quite right with the bike now.
Oh no. Shoot.
There's a long way down. And you just see this group of people on one end, like it's like pod people, you know, they're all pointing.
Yeah. I'm trying to take off, even though I know my bike's not feeling it.
All right. You're racing off.
Yeah. Can I tell what's wrong with the bike?
You give me an intelligence roll.
Okay. Intellect is going to be a 9.
9? Yeah, there's something with the fuel system.
Oh, dang it. Okay. Am I like running out of fuel?
Yeah.
Quickly?
This is like you punctured something. It's leaking.
All right. Can I tell where it's leaking from?
Under the bike.
All right. I'm gonna try and get to far away as like out of running distance. And then I want to see if I can get to like a gas station.
Yeah.
And get some duct tape. Because that'll do it.
You want to get some duct tape to plug up a hole in the gas tank of your bike?
Uh-huh.
Which is underneath the bike for whatever reason. I don't know things about bikes. Yeah. That's not going to work, but sure. You get some duct tape.
I didn't want it to work. I just wanted to buy me a few more blocks, basically.
Yeah.
No? Is it going to blow up? Okay. I don't know.
No, it will not
Would
blow
I know
up.
what I could quickly apply to my bike?
It's just a tube. The issue is the tube. You need to replace this tube. Okay. It's like a puncture in a tube underneath the bike.
Can I make it to my garage? My mechanic.
Sure.
All right.
Is that where you go?
Yeah.
All right. You go to your mechanic. Do you remember his name? Because I don't.
Frank.
You go to your mechanic, Frank. I knew you'd come. And yeah, I've said that line several times in this show. And almost every episode. And he works on your bike. And it's late.
Mm-hmm.
So late.
And I'm here as Gracie.
Yeah.
And this is not Gracie's bike.
This is a cool bike. Kind of like a Minotaur.
Yeah.
Kind of looks like the bike that Labyrinth uses.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the aesthetic I was going for.
Yeah, that makes sense. That checks out.
And I sit there in silence.
You guys just
He
stare at
sits
each
there in
other
silence, like
blinking.
he's just kind of eyeballing me, like,
Yeah.
you ever gonna tell me this? And I'm like, nope.
All right. David, what are you doing?
Zack is cuddled up in mom's blanket with a tub of ice cream. He's texting Jackson saying, "Forget everything I said about being a hero. It's not worth it. Just, is your family okay?"
And Jackson says, "We're on our way out of town. Till this blows over."
"They took my mom. Is there any way you can use any of your contacts to find out if Mr. Bliss was behind this in any way?"
He tells you he's afraid to make any phone calls with these people now.
I understand. You have to watch out for your own family, but they have my mom. And I don't know what to do.
What do they want with her?
They just want something I have. So,
I don't know. All I remember with Mr. Bliss is that he seemed confused by you. Like why you suddenly showed up on his doorstep.
yeah. This doesn't seem like Mr. Bliss's MO. I just wanted to check.
I'm really sorry.
Thanks for taking the risk you took. And I'm sorry that I pressured you to take it, because this life isn't easy.
Polymorph died for us. We can't take that lightly.
That certainly resonates within Zack, and he feels the weight of polymorph sacrifice, but is so conflicted with how to keep his family safe now that people know who he is, while still trying to honor the sacrifice that polymorph made to save him.
Yeah.
So after pacing around his house for a while, and knowing he's not going to be able to sleep, he starts bounding towards the building, and he's just gonna hang out on the top of a skyscraper for however many hours it takes.
Eventually you get a call from Labyrinth. Hey,
Hi.
I'm sorry about that. It looks like Nightcloak sent all of the Church of Biogenesis after me.
So he knows who you are?
Maybe.
I'm sorry. Looks like this is all blowing up in both our faces.
Look, I've been thinking. Gunk said that Mr. Bliss didn't like Baron Nightcloak. Maybe he knows something.
You want to try and align with Bliss?
Maybe. Look, I can see if there's something.
I'm not really comfortable doing anything. I don't want to catch them off guard.
I know. That's why I said.
They have the power in this situation, and
That's why I said
can't-
we let the trade go down as you planned. It's everything after. Because really what we don't want to happen, right, is that they destroy the universe.
do you know of any way to reach Lima? Is there any
No.
way that she could be behind any of this? She wanted the book more than anyone.
Jay,
What's up?
did Red Tips look anything like Lima?
No.
Okay.
No, she did not.
Lima was taken by the same person that took your mom. Could she be behind it? Maybe. It would be a great twist. Like you said, that's why we can let this go. But for right now, I have to assume that what Lima's people saw happening, Nick Northcutt destroying the universe with this book, is Baron Nightcloak getting it. I will not stop us from passing this on, but if I can get it back soon after, that's the best case scenario.
If you can get what back?
The book.
So after the trade, you're going to try and take it back from them?
Yeah. And
Labyrinth, honestly, you're scaring me with... I feel like a lot of these ways could end up with my mom getting killed. This is...
no, I won't move until she's safe. And then you, Zack, need to go to Pride and go into protection. I know you're a good hero. And believe me, if anyone knows what it's like to be a kid and to have all of this thrust upon you, it's me. But Polymorph didn't die to make you a hero. He died to save Zack. The Zack before Lazarus. You don't owe him anything. You owe him you. That's all. I
Thanks.
promise you I won't make any move if it seems like your mom's in danger.
Is that where this is heading for all of us that try and be heroes? Who am I gonna... who am I gonna die saving to protect? It's I always wanted to be a hero as a kid and to make a difference and to help the city and to be one of the people that, kids look up to. And now that I'm in it, it's not glamorous. It's not black and white. And the people that you love just get hurt. Thanks, Labyrinth. We may have to deal with the fallout of whatever's going to happen when they have the book, but the first step is giving it to them.
Yeah.
And I hang up.
I hang up too.
And that's where we're going to take a break.
Okay.
What's up, everybody? It is an intense, dour episode.
Yep.
It is a real sad bastard of an episode, which we all knew what was going to happen. But if you like that intense drama of having to deal with being a hero while your mom is in mortal danger and you're enjoying it so far, then you might want to support us. And in order to do that, you can recommend our show to other people. That's the most important way for us to spread the message of Out of Depth Plays, to be able to get our show in more people's ears and faces. So if you really like the show, recommend it to other folks. And you don't even have to recommend like the whole everything we've ever done. We have 3 very different seasons, and we like to create different types of stories. So not every season is necessarily for you or your friends, but maybe one of them is. And we've got this superhero season that you're watching right now, but we also have a science fiction horror season from called Analysis Complete, where we play Mothership role-playing game. And then we have a kind of electro past futurism thingy. I don't know what to describe exactly.
Electro-punk?
Sort of, yeah. Like steampunk, but with electric stuff.
Yeah.
And Muppets, but they're not called Muppets. But they're Muppets, dude. Anyways, and yeah, they can listen to any of those. Or you can review our show on whatever platform that you listen to our podcast, or wherever you watch it. Just leaving a little review does a lot for getting the stupid platforms to recommend our show to other people. I hate playing these games, but this is the world we live in. And I would appreciate your assistance in that endeavor. If you want to support us a little bit more than that, then you can go to our Patreon at patreon.com/getoutofdepth, where you can subscribe at a few different tiers to help us financially. You can do it for as long as you feel it is worth it to you. Some people like to subscribe in between or during seasons and then take time off whenever we're not producing shows. I totally get that. That's probably how I would do it if I were to do that. And we'd appreciate that. You can get access to this, what you're watching right now. You get access to this early before everybody else gets to. You could see the raw recordings before everyone else does, and you get to see the character questionnaires. And importantly, next week, after we record our season finale, our end series finale, the end of the show, we're going to have a Q&A with Gail and David and myself. Where we're going to ask each other some questions about the show that we just did, and decisions that we made, and little character secrets and shit like that. And those go to our patrons, so you get access to that video. And if that's your thing, we'd really appreciate it. And Gail, the World Anvil, there it is, worldanvil.com. You can learn more about Solis Bay, which is not Los Angeles. And you can learn more about that at our World Anvil, which I am updating periodically throughout the year. Every time I get the inspiration of another little piece of information that describes this shared universe, you can go there, check it out. I think I got it all, Gail. If you're interested in contacting us and saying, hey, guys, great job, or whatever, you can go to getoutadept.com. I'd prefer that than, like, messaging me on Twitter. Yeah. I don't prefer that at all. Yeah, I think that's it. If you shoot me an email, I'll shoot you one right back.
Jay, what year is it?
The year is 2022, Gail.
In Sunbeams?
Solis Bay.
Solis Bay right now.
I'm not doing this.
Okay.
But I'm not mentioning years. I don't know what you
Okay.
want. Why don't you just tell me what you want instead of asking me what year it is?
No, I was curious. I just remembered a bunch of lore on and we have Malconian High and like how long, which Malconian, is question around is.
I've been very purposeful to not talk about what year it is.
Okay.
No, I have some theories about the connections too. I got some cooking. We'll talk about that in the after show.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll
I
talk
guess
about
so.
that in the post-mortem. All right. Back to it. Just wanted to show everybody who wanted to see it. This is the assassin that currently has Mrs. Lapidus, fan favorite character, cast favorite character.
Wait, Mrs. Lapidus is the cast favorite character?
I think so, right? Everybody
Yeah.
loves Mrs. Lapidus, right?
And apparently she's really popular in the story world as well.
Everybody loves.
Everybody
She's
loves
the
Mrs.
coolest.
Lapidus. Everyone loves Mrs. Lapidus. It's the next sitcom. Darn you.
What'd I do?
No, her.
Yeah, she's awesome. I love her. Lazarus, you get a text from Gary Kenmore for a location. You go and check it out, and it's an empty building. Your mom's cell phone is sitting on a table with some of her hair.
Some of her hair?
Yeah.
Like, does it look like they cut some of her hair off, or
Yeah.
that they, like, ripped it out?
No, it was a very clean cut.
How much of her hair? Did they give her a haircut to, like, conceal her identity or something?
No, like 4 inches
That's weird.
off her ponytail.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I was about to ask. Was it like a take
Is
the
it?
ponytail?
Yeah.
I mean, I bet it's probably just kind of a random ass building, but is it like close or connected to either Bliss or Baron Nightcloak in terms of the location?
No, it's just a rundown Nowheresville building.
And now I know I don't have any way of contacting them until the meeting. Because I have the phone.
Yeah. So it's sundown the next day. What is your plan?
I've been on top of the building for hours before sundown. Just kind of like randomly pacing, doing some of my cheerleading practice at the rooftop here just to occupy my time and my mind.
I'm going to say this before we commit to this.
Yeah.
It is a tall fucking building.
Yeah.
And it's pretty windy. And I know you're not going to sleep much while you're up here.
Yeah.
But if you spend all night and all day the next day, I don't think that I can give you. There's going to have to be some kind of penalty.
No, I know. I don't feel like Zack would be able to sleep, though. You know?
I'm fine. I just want to run that by you before we get to that, and I go like,
I
you
do
have
feel
to suffer something.
I know. I know there's a penalty, but I also think it causes me trouble and that's the result of like being a mama's boy. This is part of the trouble that goes along with this is that I'm so fixated on just getting her back that
Okay. Okay. Oh boy.
because part of it can be like, you know, if I'm not fully resting, do I regain? Because I used all my healing except for 1 point. Like, are those things that would get replenished if I'm not?
Well, we
sleeping,
had
you know?
decided that healing only takes a couple hours to get your stamina back up.
Oh, okay.
Of like not doing shit.
Okay. So my healing has. Okay, cool.
All right. I'm going to see if there's something about.
Exhaustion.
I think.
Ew. I was just looking up sleep in the book, and then I came across dream control. I'm not going to read it.
Hey, don't read that.
I said I'm not going to read it, but now I know that's what it is.
All right. All right. I will come up with something.
Yeah, we could do like -1 to all my stats. We could do.
Yeah, let's do that.
-1 to all the stats. Okay.
Yeah.
I think that checks out.
Yeah. All right.
But in return, I get some determination from the trouble, eh?
Yes, you do get an
All right.
extra determination, for sure.
Yeah, I think this is a pretty determined situation.
Yeah. So that would. How many determination points would you have then? Because that does roll over. So or that you do gain that for the next.
So that would give me 3.
3. Cool. Cool beans. It's a long, sunny day.
So wait, I do have to clarify that my awareness is now 0.
Oh my
You're
goodness.
delirious. You're like, I don't know what's
Yeah.
going on. You're
Yeah.
like,
They're not gonna even. They're gonna like have to come and like tap you on the shoulder, and you're not gonna be
Yeah.
paying attention.
you're not even gonna know.
Ugh.
It's like the
Ugh.
your what's his name from Apocalypse Now, like at the beginning of the movie. Just like wandering around, like stabbing the bed with a knife. Charlie's coming to get me.
I had something I wanted to do that day before we get to sundown.
Yeah, sure. What is it?
One, I want to actually text Sarsaparilla and say, you know about Lazarus's mom?
Oh
Question mark.
yeah, we know about his mama.
Yeah, I was planning that. Like, I reached out to him, and basically said, "Be ready to like whisk her away. Like, don't get anywhere near the site. But like, once she's free, the plan is to be able to give her to Pride so that they can protect
And
her."
then I'm going to go to Cheesy's house.
Okay.
As Labyrinth. And
During the day.
early morning.
Okay. You knock on the door. What do you want to do? You want to get invisible and go meet Cheesy?
I'm invisible, waiting for him to like come out, either to like get in his car, take out the garbage, whatever.
All right. He's taking out the garbage. It's overflowing.
I walk up to him, become visible.
He screams, falls backwards, knocks over the trash can, all that garbage that was overflowing spills out into the street.
I need to talk to Bliss.
Look, There's a lot of problems going on right now, okay, lady? Like, I'm persona non grata right now.
Why are you persona non grata?
Because you fucked up my truck, which fucked up a shipment.
Actually, I didn't.
Someone who looks exactly like you fucked up my truck, fucked up a shipment. You don't get I can't. I'm nobody. I just make deliveries. I did make a delivery.
I give him my card. Tell Bliss. Labyrinth. Once. Baron Nightcloak. Anything he can tell me, I will take him out. This is my number. Direct line.
Switching sides, aren't you, sweetheart? I like it. This suits you.
What does that mean?
Everybody knows you're, you know.
No, what?
You're not a goody two-shoes. You don't necessarily play by the rules.
What are the rules?
I mean, you know. Somebody like you get a lot done doing a lot of breaking and entering.
Yep.
All right, I'll try. This certainly might get his attention.
Whatever you can do. Tell him it's a matter of life or death. So this chance may only be a one-time thing.
All right.
And I go invisible.
Cut to Zack Lapidus. Sun's come up. It's morning. You're still on this building. A pigeon drops down right next to you. You
It catches me off
chop
guard.
this pigeon. You straight up murder this pigeon.
No, no.
Wait, I'm sorry. I'm just reading your body language. I'm
It
trying to.
startles
Lazarus.
me.
Startles
Eater of
you.
animals.
Delirium.
You're
I-
scared of this pigeon and
I'm
fall
taken
off
aback.
the building.
And I'm paranoid about whether it's
Is it a trap?
is a spy. Is it
They also control animals, man.
Yeah.
They're spot, yeah.
is Baron Nightcloak in this pigeon's dreams right now?
Oh, jeez.
You're looking at this pigeon like maybe it's a fucking Nightcloak pigeon.
Yeah.
It's watching me.
By the way, I would like to head to the Banner building after I talk to Cheesy.
I'm so delirious. I'm gonna start cooing back at it and see if
You're
see if I
cooing
speak pigeon.
You and this pigeon are on top of the building, cooing back and forth.
Yeah, I start confiding in this pigeon.
Yeah.
I learned from the pigeon that it's also looking for its mother, or at least that's what I feel. And,
Make an awareness check.
Oh. Oh! Rolled my max! That's a 6.
All right. You know it's just a pigeon. Just barely, though.
Just barely.
It was close. I had a 5.
Alright. This is just a regular
You
pigeon.
almost like tried to murder this pigeon.
Yeah, we're just gonna be cool then. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna do some cheerleading routines and practice. And
You now have a new sidekick.
yeah.
Lazarus and Pigeon.
Yeah. Pidgey. His name's Pidgey.
Pidgey.
Yeah.
Cut back to Labyrinth. You get a phone call from an unknown number.
Hello?
Is this Labyrinth?
It is. Is
The-
this...
Labyrinth.
Do I recognize this voice at all, first and foremost?
Are you whispering this to me right now?
I'm asking Jay right now.
Okay. Yeah,
Do I Okay, I do recognize the voice.
sounds like Mr. Bliss.
Do I know what Mr. Bliss sounds like? Do I know? Should I hear?
Jesus. Yes, you met him in episode 6.
It's
I
true.
thought I just saw him, but I didn't. Okay. Maybe I heard him talking.
All right, forget
okay,
it. You don't know
cool.
who this is. You have no idea. It doesn't sound familiar.
No, no, no.
Jesus. No idea who it is. So this is the Labyrinth. Can we start this conversation now?
Is this Bliss?
Yes. There you go. It's me. Christ. All right. Is this Labyrinth?
Yes,
I heard you want to do a job for me.
kind of. I want to do a job for me, but I know that it's in your best interest that I do it.
And what would you want from Mr. Bliss?
Any aiding and abetting?
Well, I'm sorry, but I don't work for people.
You have no information, Mr. Bliss? You?
I got tons of information. I just don't work for anybody.
Okay, so you don't give your minions information to get them to do what you want them to do?
I'm getting very tired of this conversation.
I know the feeling, sir.
What would you want with Nightcloak?
He needs to be stopped. He's about to literally destroy the universe.
Everybody's stopping the universe.
Are you?
So tell me, what would you want? Me to do?
I need him stopped. He controls people's minds.
I agree. I agree. But what would you want me to do?
I've already told you.
You want him stopped? Yeah, I've been working on that for years
Yeah.
now.
So, what have you been working on? As I said, information. Why aren't you giving your minion the information to do what you need done?
So you work for me now?
No. Call it consulting. Freelance contractor. That work?
It's hard to know a lot about him. All I know is this. He has some artifacts, alien artifacts that give him his powers.
Alien.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know how he got him?
Stole him.
Are they something that he wears? Carries?
It's a combination of things. Sometimes it's books. Sometimes it's, we believe there's an amulet around his neck. That's where a lot of his voodoo comes from.
Okay, then.
He thinks it's magic. But I have it on very good authority that it is from another dimension. Another universe.
I believe that, sir.
Now, if you could get that to me, this could be the start of a pretty pretty good relationship.
Okay. Good to know. Thank you, Mr. Bliss.
I'll be seeing you.
No, you won't. Click.
Sick. Sick. All right.
Heading to the banner building.
Else. I got nothing else. Which means
Apparently
we're
we
about
don't
to do
even.
this.
Yep.
David, are you ready? Is there anything you want to do? I'm giving you this is the fucking all the marbles. And as we all know, David has had really bad luck with marbles in the past.
Devastator!
Devastator, man.
It's the Devastator. Just gotta go with your gut, Lazarus. Oh, man. Can I head to the roof without being detected by him anyway? No.
All right. But
What are we doing?
I assume Pride is kind of at the bottom of the building, right?
If you can
were
see
we able
them,
to organize that?
then you would be able to assume that my characters can see him. Would you want that?
No. But I think like working it out where just like sarsaparilla in like an unmarked car is ready to like drive my mom away once I get her. Not like a whole like Pride thing, but just like a guy in a car.
You know how Pride does it. They do it big, or they don't do it at all.
Well, then I'm going to call Jasper. And we're going to get Jasper to do it.
Man. All right. Yeah, sarsaparilla is circling around.
Yeah, because, Sarsarilla's not going to pass on an opportunity to hit on my mom.
He's in a El Camino.
Yeah, he sure is.
It's his. He busted it out for this mission. Okay.
So this thing is like what, like 120 stories or something like that, something crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can fall to your death here. Any other plans?
I
It's
am
okay if
going.
not.
No. I was probably going to do this like in the actual combat, but I can do it ahead of time. Not to say that there's going to be combat, but I am going to put a individual poly in the folds of the book. This will probably take a determination point to do this.
Yes.
But because I have a connection with this,
A little tracking device.
yeah, exactly.
You dog, you. We've set this up. We know you can do this.
Yep. So I am gonna put a poly in the book and stick it to an unforgettable page. I've been flipping through the book to find the most forgettable page, and
It's all very memorable stuff. It's classic cases, literature. Okay. Gail. One last time. What are you doing?
I park my bike far away from the banner building
Yes.
and leave my phones there.
Yes.
I am Labyrinth.
You are Labyrinth.
I also take the book that I have,
Yes. The junior book.
the junior book, yeah. Pictionary Junior. And keep that on me. Turn invisible. Head up to the roof. My plan, just so it's clear, is to be silent, to be invisible, and just to make sure that Miss Lapidus gets off this roof safely. I will not intervene unless
Okay.
her safety is at risk.
Okay. Oh,
But I will
boy.
intervene then.
Yeah. Take the elevator up, Labyrinth. There is a gray steel door between you and the roof. What do you want to do? Do you want to open this door?
Mm-hmm.
Lazarus.
Or actually... No, actually, I think I can stay outside of it.
Stay outside of it? You're in the door.
Or
You're in the
inside
building.
of it. Sorry, I say... Stay there.
Okay.
And listen.
All right. You're inside this room. Sun starts to set over the ocean. From up here, you can see the surfers just north of Steadfast Bay catching in some more waves. You can see the businessmen in this district starting to evacuate buildings, going to their homes, going to their after work bar that they like to attend. All of these people that you have at some point or another tried to save, that Polymorph is saved, that Labyrinth is saved. The sun descends past the horizon. Darkness comes. And in a blink, it happens too fast to notice. A ledge 60 feet from where you're standing is suddenly this assassin and your mother on her knees. Her hair is wind swept, fear in her eyes. She's bound and gagged. And the assassin stands on the ledge. Looking at you, you don't know how they got there.
I thought the Baron would come with you.
She has no reaction to this. You hear from behind her mask a voice that says, "No more tricks. We want the book."
What are you going to do with it?
Remake the world.
If I give you this book, will my mom be safe? Will you leave her alone?
Once
funny
we have the
business.
book, once we have the book, you can have your mother.
I reach into my chest and pull out this awkwardly sized coffee table book that looks real fancy. And send her over here.
need you to make a coordination roll.
Yep.
All right. It's a -1 because I'm exhausted, but I rolled my max, which is an 11.
You're fast, but you're not as fast as her.
Yeah.
And in another blink of the eye, you are standing, staring at your mother, and the book is no longer in your hand. And behind you, you can hear the flutter of metallic pages.
I whirl around behind me to see what I can
You
catch.
turn around and she's standing behind you 30 feet away. She's just flipping through the pages very quickly. And you see her hand vibrate at incredible speed. And she takes her hand and digs it into the book as if her molecules are vibrating through it. And it looks like it's very painful for her to do this. And then she pulls her hands out. She shakes her hand off.
Why do you think the world even needs to be remade? What's so wrong with it?
You tried to be a hero for over a year now. And you can't. You can't be a hero in this kind of world.
That's because of people like you. If you tried to be a hero with me, none of this would have happened.
The world is bigger than us.
I'm well aware. But how exactly do you think you're going to be remaking the world into something better with this book?
It's not up to me.
Who's it up to?
It's up to him. And over her shoulder, you can see a building. It's a little bit shorter than the banner building that you're standing on, but it has a massive spire. And you see a figure levitating above this building. Storm clouds form overhead. Thunder erupts. And you are staring at the face of what appears to be Nick Northcutt. Shrouded in a midnight cloak. And he is slowly levitating and crossing this divide between the two buildings. He makes his way over and drops behind Cardia. And he tells her, "The book, Cardia." She hands him the Book of Unknown Devils. He opens its pages. "You've delayed our work long enough," he says. "To you, Lazarus."
It's nice to finally meet you while I wake.
Let us away.
What are you going to do with it, Baron?
Do what we have failed to do every day, every moment. I'm going to change the world.
Everyone says they're going to change the world. How does changing the world, what does that mean to you? What are you going to do?
I can't explain it. I can only show you. And he rises higher and higher into the clouds, and this lightning is striking. And he starts flipping through the book.
Oh, dang it, Zack. Get her out of there. Shit. That is exactly what Labyrinth is saying on the other side of the door.
And he is going to start reading from this book.
Zack is going to take his mom, and he's going to hold
backwards towards your mother.
Yeah. And
Grab her.
Yeah, he's going to hold on to her and basically kind of using his arm just like stretch and kind of just rappel down the side of the building with her.
Yeah. It's going to be hard because I don't think you can stretch the length of this building. There's not enough polys to
that's
do
a good
that.
point.
You can't cover that kind of distance.
And hold her.
Yeah, I was thinking of like,
Doing like a, yeah, okay.
Right.
You put her arms are tied, you wrap it around your neck. And
my body is like sticky as well, so she can kind of just
right.
adheres to me. I can kind of like form like a little like seatbelt around her in a way.
All right. I need a coordination check for you to try and do this.
It's a 9.
You're barely going to be able to succeed this. I almost murdered both of you guys. You're bounding down this building. It's going to take a few turns for you to do this, but you're going down. And you can see like people looking up at what was this sunny day and the visage of Baron Nightcloak reciting a passage from this book as he's starting to cast this ritual, this spell. Labyrinth, you can hear it, like the electricity in the air is not like a storm. It's infecting your whole being with unease.
I am going to slowly open the door.
Yeah.
Quietly.
I need you to make a coordination roll. And if you have like a stealth talent or something like that.
I don't.
Skill, quality.
Though I will say I'm supposed to add +2 for my invisibility, but
okay.
I don't know. Okay, that's 12. Yeah.
All right. You open this door and you don't see Zack. You don't see his mom. You just see Cardia staring up. That assassin who beat the shit out of you.
Mm-hmm.
All the way back at episode 2, which was only like a week ago, in real time, in game time.
Okay.
She's staring up at him as he's reciting from this book.
I would like to Fee Blast.
Oh, yeah.
With an improved
Forgot
effort.
you could even do that. I even have a sound effect name for it. That's right. Fee Blast. Who are we Fee Blasting? Because you have 2 options.
I do. But
And
the
the other
more
one's gonna
important
get
one
to-
is that one.
Yep. So you're going to Fee Blast Baron Nightcloak out of the sky. And he has danger sense.
Okay.
All right, what do you got?
11.
Ooh, I got a 9, which gives you a 2. That is a moderate marginal. What is it? Moderate success. Yes, moderate success.
Moderate
The
success.
effort succeeds. You blast. What were you trying to blast? You were blasting him, is what you said, right?
Yes. Actually, wait. Because I said I was going to use one of my determination points, but I did 7 for my coordination, 3 for the die roll. Yeah, and 4, 5. So, yeah, that was 12. Okay.
Are we still good?
I was just making sure it was just a moderate success. Okay. And, yeah, we're going to do 8 damage.
8?
Yes.
You get 8 for fucking Fee Blast?
Yes.
Shit. Okay. Oof. All right. All right. You hit him with this, and it fucking rocks him so hard. He almost drops the book, and you see him turn his cape, his cloak billowing around him and keeping him aloft.
Mm-hmm.
And he scowls at you, his face looking much older than the Nick Northcutt that you knew. And he says, Cardia, get her!
And I, as part of my move, like, I Fee Blast and immediately move so that wherever they think it came from, I'm full movement away. But...
All right. All right. Cardia is going to race around. Gail, do you want to do your coordination check to see if I can avoid figuring out where you are?
It's
because
my
right now it's
invisibility
raining.
check.
It's raining.
Okay. So do you want... so I use my invisibility level plus a roll usually. Do you need me to take something off, or...
I think you're going to lose some of that with the rain.
Okay.
It's
What do
affecting you.
What do you want me to do?
So I think... well, I'll just give myself a bonus.
Okay.
How about that?
Okay.
So I have
11.
11?
Yeah.
All right. She's racing around trying to find you. And Baron Nightcloak yells, "Over there, you fool!" and descends down to get out of the way of your Fee Blast. It's a big building, so if he gets down on one side, you can't just like go get him because he's on the other side of the building now.
Oh, okay.
What do you want to do?
So is he down behind a building, or is
he's down behind the building you're on, but
Okay,
he's on
so
the other side of the building.
So I could run across and
It's
feasibly...
too big to make it all the way over there and shoot.
Okay, then I am going to... I'm going to run all the way over there.
All right.
Can I
Yes.
see him to keep running off the building onto him?
You're going to like run and jump off the building?
But I got to know if I've got enough movement.
I'll allow it. Because this is...
So like watching him descend, kind of knowing like at what rate he was going down, that I could...
You just run and jump off the side of this building and make a coordination roll. This is going to be really fucking hard. I want to remind everybody at home that Labyrinth is not a super, she's still just a human. She can just turn invisible. That's it. She's just a regular person.
I've been trained how to make people not see me. Okay. That is 13. I may. Am I going to do it? Am I going to do it? Yeah. I'm going to use a determination point for an improved effort and make it a 15.
Okay.
Make sure that I land exactly as I want to on him.
How do you want
I
to
can.
land exactly on him?
With my arms wrapped around his neck and my legs wrapped around his waist. Particularly my hands around his neck where an amulet might be.
Yeah. You collide with him. And the book, you hit him so hard, the book falls out of his hands. And it's descending towards the street below. And now you are too, as you all are free falling.
Okay. I hang on to him.
Yeah, you're going to hang on to him. He shouts, Cardia the book. And then, I don't know if anybody remembers the last time that he was on using his powers. He phases and you go through him.
Can I try to grab again?
He is incorporeal.
So wait, like his clothes too, everything?
Yeah.
Capturing the could I feel the amulet before any of that happened?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, but I mean,
Okay,
I gave
that
you a
might-
lot in your last turn, unfortunately.
Yeah, okay. All right, I'm following.
All right. You're now
So
descending.
I would like to aim for the book.
Yes!
Am I still
If
here?
I'm going.
Yes, you're taking a long time monkey
Kidding.
climbing down.
So
the
it
side
has
of the
been 2
building.
turns.
So
You
this-
said it would take a couple rounds.
But like as soon as I left, that's when you decided to attack. I assume there might be like a turn
I said I
in
wasn't
there
going to
where-
move until your mom was safe, man.
She kept her promise.
I promised.
She totally kept her promise. She could have came out earlier, and it could have got real ugly.
Yes.
All right, Lazarus, you get to the bottom of this building, and you look up, and you can see Labyrinth is free falling, and the book is like 10, 20 feet away from her. Are you trying to are you making yourself tight and aerodynamic, sailing down towards this book? Trying
Wait.
to catch up to the speed of this book?
yeah.
Well, aren't I already at the ground?
You're on the. I'm talking to.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
talking
he
to
was asking me. He was asking
you.
Labyrinth.
This
Oh.
is what I'm
Yes,
just
I
describing.
am-
What you see. I'm just
I
trying
am-
to
Yeah. Oh,
clarify
yeah, yeah.
with her what you see.
I am trying to get to it, if possible.
Yes. And Lazarus, you also see running down the side of the building a red streak. What would you want to do, Lazarus? Your mom hits the ground and she is exhausted.
Yeah.
She was screaming through this gag the whole time, and you also realize she doesn't know who you are other
Yeah,
than you're
I-
Lazarus.
I am gonna peel back the purple hood and just say to her, well, now you know. And I give her a kiss on the cheek, and I slingshot myself up. I like when I lowered myself to the ground, I'm still holding on to that anchor
ledge?
point on the building.
Yes.
And then I just, just
Yes, you slingshot yourself, catapulting yourself as fast as you can. This is fucking amazing. You are sailing up towards the book. Cardia is running down the side of the building. Oh my god. This is so fucking epic. I'm so happy. All right. I need you to, David, I need you to make a coordination roll. Gail, I need Labyrinth to make a coordination roll.
what's the roll for?
To what are you trying to accomplish with your slingshot?
So let me just have the scene right. So Labyrinth is falling. The book, is she how close is she to the book?
She's got to make up some ground on the book.
Yeah.
She's not close enough to grab it. She's going to have to start falling faster to catch this book.
Yeah.
She has to make herself go faster.
All right. So I am going to try and shit. I'm gonna try and I'm gonna punch what's her name? Cambria? Cardia. I'm gonna sling up, and in one hand I'm like reaching for the book, and the other hand I'm just like trying to punch her in her tracks to stop her. No?
You got to pick one, man.
Okay. Well, I'm going for the red flash there.
Oh.
All right, Cardia with a K. K-A-R-D-I-A.
Yeah, I need to write this down.
It's like cardiac, but with
Cardia. Got it. Cardi. All right, yeah.
I wish I had written her name down a long time ago so we could keep calling her Cardia instead of Quick Knives or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah.
All right.
So trusting that she can get the book if I take out Cardia, I'm going to do a prowess roll on Cardia.
Okay, go for it. Oh man, I rolled pretty good.
Oh no.
That is a 13.
And you have a -1?
No, that's factoring in the -1.
Okay. I got a 13 also. She's fast. So you're going to half succeed with this. You're going to hit her. And it's going to like spin her off course a little bit.
Yeah.
And she's going to take half damage. Almost half damage. When you hit her, she has like this suit on. And it feels like you're hitting bone. Like red dyed bone. What is your strength score again? So I can.
So with the -1, it's 4. So halved, it's 2.
Okay. All right. Oh boy. You do hit her. Labyrinth, I need you to make a coordination roll to try and catch this book. This is fucking bonkers, by the way.
This is
so the difficulty for this is high.
Oh.
And I just rolled another banger. This is hero shit.
Do I use my last determination point on this? Okay, maybe. Because, yeah, I was about to say, like, this was not the best roll. Yep, last determination point as she strains to using all that she can to make herself as aerodynamic as possible, almost like swimming through the air to get through. That will be a 13.
All right. You're like a missile going towards this book. And just at the last second, you reach your arms out and you grab a hold of the book and bring it in close to your chest as you're descending deeper and deeper, further and further down.
Can I take a moment to put it between my legs and squeeze it with my legs to try and now flying squirrel with my cape? It's not going to work that well, but it's more like just the idea of like now I'm slowing myself somewhat.
Gail,
Not a lot, but
I was about to do a to be continued here, and you had to fucking interrupt it with your goddamn flying squirrel. Could you? Let me get my thing, and then you could think about that for a while.
No, I'm in.
All right. You squeeze it between your legs, but never mind. You don't do any of that stuff because you just took your turn to get the book.
Okay.
Right? That's your turn. All right?
Okay. Sorry, I thought it was my movement.
Shut up. You grabbed it.
Not the 400 feet I've just dropped this turn.
Yeah. Let me finish the episode. You sailing down and you grab this book, you pull it in tight, and you've succeeded in that, but now you're descending at an exceptional rate as you see Lazarus catapulting himself up the building, striking at the streaking Cardia. And as you start to twist and turn in the air, you see floating above you Baron Nightcloak looking down, bearing down on you, flying quickly towards your direction. And you don't know what's worse, what's waiting for you at the bottom or what's coming at you from the top. And that is where we're going to end this week. There we go. I love this. This is so fun. Thanks everybody for listening, and we will we'll see you guys next week where we are going to
For the exciting conclusion to
finish
Sunbeams.
this story. Oh, I can't wait. I think I'm going to kill Labyrinth next week. She's going to fall to her doom. She can't fly. Good night, everybody. Safe travels.
Night.